Questions?
Coach, the second half, what do you think about your team? What got close, how they responded?
Well, you know what? I think we got a lot of room for growth is what I think, and we're trying to work through foul trouble all day today, and I thought because of guys being in foul trouble, we were tentative and allowing plays that and you got to give them credit. They were driving the ball hard, and they're the ones that were putting fouls on us, but we never really, I thought, got in the flow that we wanted to be in defensively totally, but we had to play more zone than we wanted to. But I look at two things that rebounding, gave up too many rebounds on the back side of the zone, and we weren't making the extra play. We knew what they were going to do offensively, and we just weren't squeezing the way we needed to in the zone and exposing the middle a little bit too much. But we've got to get smarter in terms of when we pick up 2 or 3 fouls, how not to pick up the 4th foul, and too many turnovers. Had too many turnovers. AD had 5, but 2 of them, I thought he threw really 2 good passes that needed to be called, and Jordan Boone had 5, but 18 turnovers, and how many, this NBA stat sheet's hard for me to read, but it looks like they had, I think, 18 offensive rebounds. Those are 2 things that really stick out with me.
Mars, I know you mentioned that over here, Coach.
Where are you?
Right.
Okay.
I know you mentioned that y'all played a lot more zone today than usual. What went into that decision? Was that something that you planned on pregame?
No, foul trouble. We're gonna mix it up. We're getting better. I wouldn't say put a great deal of time into our zone, but we're getting better with it. But today, it was okay. It wasn't great. Again, it's never great if you don't rebound, and we had chances to get some rebounds, but they went and got it. Got to give them credit for that. But we played it more today because of foul trouble. That's why we're in it more so today than normal.
Coach, with the Memphis Vols rivalry, is that going to be a thing that you're going to extend farther into 2019-2020 season?
I don't know. I mean, we haven't talked about it. Like I said, coming in, when we first got here, and as I went around the state, people here in this part of the state talked about us, playing Memphis and how big that, it is to the state. I really believe that basketball in the state of Tennessee on a national level is really underrated. When you think about Memphis, you think about Middle Tennessee success, you think about Lipscomb, you think about Belmont, East Tennessee State, Chattanooga's had a great run, Austin Peay, and I'm sure up Tennessee State. There's great basketball in this state, and I think it's great for all of us when we can, and the first time we honestly started talking to Tubby, our thought was to have it in Nashville, to where we could have a day of basketball for the state of Tennessee, not just be Memphis and Tennessee, but create it. And it was amazing how many coaches in the state called me and said they would love to be a part of something like that. But the way the contract is set up, and once Tubby and I started talking about it, we couldn't get it scheduled until this year. And so the way it reads is here, next year in Knoxville, then the 3rd year in Nashville. And from there, we'll see where it goes.
Rick, over here. And then this would be for the players here. What did you think of the atmosphere in the building for this rivalry game?
Well, we've had 2 weekends of really good crowds. I mean, it was a great crowd out in Phoenix last week, and there's no doubt it was an environment that was pro-Gonzaga. There's no doubt about it. And we knew coming in this would be a major game for them. I've watched most of their games, and I don't know if they've had this kind of crowd every game, but we knew it would be a sellout crowd, which we knew that. We knew it would be, again, they're probably, again, I don't know. You can ask these guys about a rivalry. I don't know if they understand it. I don't, because I understand Memphis basketball because I grew up watching Memphis State, and I recruited here. And I know how this is a great basketball town, and I know how much they love their basketball, and I do know that, again, there's a rivalry because of the success that this program's had, and obviously the success that Tennessee's had. But our guys came in, and we played in big arenas now. This group has grown up doing this and played in arenas where it's live, and they got going a little bit. I don't know if they ever got it below 11. I don't. When they came back and we called timeout, I can't remember, but we knew that we were going to have to play, and even though it wasn't exactly the way we had liked to have played it, we got a win against a good team. It's, you know, that's, and I think there's no doubt that Penny Hardaway is going to do a terrific job here with this program, get it going. And again, we have great respect for the tradition of Memphis, but we're still trying to grow where we are.
Everyone, you want to take that too?
Well, obviously, we know that we're loved here in Memphis. The fans really showed it out there tonight. But the biggest thing for us was, you know, coming in and, you know, making a statement for our program on a big stage that we felt was big for our state, like Coach said. But, you know, the rivalry is definitely renewed. They're probably going to be very motivated for next year's game. But I'm proud of how we came in and handled business, got in foul trouble, had some adversity, and really showed our toughness down the stretch. Like Coach said, we don't work on zone that much, but we have guys that have been here for some years now that, you know, we're accustomed to the zone. It's just us being tough enough to go out and execute. We got to start playing without fouling because a lot of teams are going to start driving us. We know that. So, you know, for us, it's back to the drawing board. I don't know if we're off tomorrow, hopefully, Coach.
I don't think
but we're going to get back to work and definitely take our intensity to another level.
Out of the 9 games that you guys played, where do you rank this game as far as toughness?
Atmosphere-wise, I would say it's probably top 3, no doubt. Maybe number 1 compared to the Gonzaga game. It was, like Coach said, they were pro Gonzaga, so it was kind of lopsided in the gym. But I mean, the atmosphere was great. You know, you really felt the rivalry. You know, fans really being passionate for Memphis, our fans being passionate for UT. I think it's a great stage, and you know, I think that for us, it was very important for us to come out and show our brand of basketball, toughness, and sticking together, and how much we love each other on the floor.
Admiral, you guys were up 13-15 a couple different times. Second half, they got it back down to single digits with a couple little runs. Did they surprise you at all with the way they kind of kept trying to get back into it?
No. I mean, every given night, we know that we're going to see teams' best, and we never count anyone out. We respect our opponents, and respect the game. So we got to go out and compete and give them our all as well. We know as a team too that basketball is a game of runs, and teams are going to go on runs. It's just how we sustain on both ends, and there was a couple stretches there where we didn't do good at all as far as just getting the ball in and being able to get those good possessions. Not taking care of the ball well, had 18 turnovers. You know, really gave them extra possessions as well. So I think if we eliminate that and, you know, play without fouling, you know, we do a better job on the defensive end. I mean, I don't know if shots will fall for them or not, but, you know, we make it a lot tougher for them on the defensive end to score the ball. And for us, you know, it's just us going out and executing and playing together on the offensive end.
Well, I was going to say, welcome to Memphis, gentlemen. And I wanted to just ask a question. Have you all ever thought about changing the terminology of rivalry to tradition? I noticed that the coach, you said tradition, and I think it's just more welcoming. And once again, welcome to Memphis.
appreciate it. That's probably above my head, to be honest with you. But there is great tradition. I think there's great tradition in this state. I really do believe that. And I've been doing this a long time, and I've got so much respect for the coaches in this state at every level. I think there's terrific high school coaching, and I think we all know the better that our university teams do, and we got a pro team here, and I think it's great for basketball. And I just would love to see us all leave it better than we found it.
Admiral, have you found your rhythm the past couple games? It seems like everything, just beyond scoring, but just kind of finding that flow maybe you had at the end of last year, and then at the end of the game, that little lap holding Tennessee out. What did that mean to you emotionally?
Well, honestly, I don't think it's a rhythm thing. Like Coach said before, I mean, I'm in the gym all the time. It's just me just being a little more aggressive on the offensive end and understanding what we're trying to do. You know, it's points and times in the game where I see I can exert myself as a player, either scoring the ball or just getting in and creating for others. But I got to be a lot smarter, taking care of the ball and not putting other guys in bad situations, especially passing the ball, you know, especially threading the needle. That puts guys in bad situations on our team, and I know that. So just really understanding the game on that level, scoring or not, I mean, 29 3-points, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to win. And my biggest thing is going out and impact and winning. So, I mean, I don't hang my hat on scoring, but I know I can do it. And you know, the last 2 games, I just know that in those certain moments, I got to exert myself.
And that lap at the end of the game, kind of holding Tennessee out, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. I mean, I take pride in my university just like the rest of these guys on my team and our coaching staff. And our program is very important to us because, you know, we work very, very hard. And we take pride in hard work at the University of Tennessee and to come in and, like you said, traditional rivalry, we wanted to come in and make a statement for our university here on their floor. And I think we did that. So, you know, the crowd was, you know, chirping a little bit, so I just had to let them know, you know, UT's still on top.
Thank you, Mark.
Coach Barnes, I know it's only mid-December right now, but you guys should have beaten Kansas. You already beat Gonzaga. You guys are playing great basketball. How good do you feel about where this team is now so early in the season as you head towards 2019?
Well, I think these guys would tell you I never feel good about it. And he would tell you every day I'm going to nitpick it, look at it, and I do know that after the Gonzaga game we had the best practice we've had since Admiral's been here on Tuesday. We went in on Sunday and scrubbed out the game with Gonzaga, but day off getting ready for exams, and had really, I left the gym on Tuesday thinking, wow, you know, maybe we really have learned something here, and had to take Wednesday off for exam. Thursday was okay. Yesterday our scout team did a great job helping us get ready. But it's December, and we have to get better. I mean, we really do, and I know that, and it's not coach speak, cliches. I mean, I look at it, I mean, like I thought we lost our composure today. I mean, at one point in time when they were making a little push, I mean, Kyle Alexander works at shooting threes, but he can't shoot that three he shot in the second half from the wing. He's never shot from there in 4 years, am I right?
You're right.
Never. So he picked a bad time to do that, and that's composure. That's understanding kind of what AD was alluding to. That's when we got to come down and we got to know how our bread's buttered, and we got to play that way, and we didn't do that enough today. And